There was a neighborhood people avoided talking about too much. Not because it was dangerous, not because of crime, but because of one house. The house was normal. Single floor, small yard, a metal gate that squeaked when opened. It sat at the corner of the neighborhood close to a small shop where people gathered in the evenings. During the day, nothing seemed wrong. Children played nearby, people passed by, life continued, but everyone knew something about that house. People just didn't say it out loud. I first heard about it while sitting at a small joint near the shop. Plastic chairs, warm drinks, men talking quietly after work. Someone mentioned the house by accident and the table went quiet. One man cleared his throat and said, "Let's not talk about that place." Another laughed nervously and said, "It's just stories." But no one sounded convinced. Later, an older woman who lived nearby told me what people whispered. The house used to belong to a family, a man, his wife, and their young daughter. They lived quietly. They didn't bother anyone. One night, neighbors heard shouting, not loud shouting, muffled voices. Angry but unclear. No one called the police. In that neighborhood, people minded their own business. The next morning, the house was silent. Days passed. No one came out. The shop owner noticed no one buying food. No lights at night, no movement. When someone finally knocked, there was no answer. The family was never seen again. There were no reports, no funerals, no official explanation. Eventually, relatives came and took their belongings. The house was locked. After that, strange things began happening. At night, neighbors heard sounds from inside. Not voices, just movement. Footsteps, furniture shifting, a door opening and closing. People thought squatters had moved in. But when the gate was opened during the day, the house was empty. No signs of anyone living there. One neighbor said she heard a child laughing one night. Not playing laughter, soft laughter, like someone amused by something only they could see. Another man claimed he saw the lights turn on by themselves, one room at a time, as if someone was walking through the house. The strangest part was this. Anyone who stayed near the house too long felt watched, not threatened, just watched, like someone standing quietly behind a curtain. One evening, a group of young men decided to prove it was nothing. They sat outside the house, laughing loudly, mocking the stories. At exactly midnight, the house gate opened slowly. No one touched it. The gate creaked open and stopped. The men went silent. Then the front door knocked from the inside. 3 slow knocks. They ran. After that night, no one sat near the house again. Years passed. New people moved into the neighborhood. They asked about the empty house. Older residents would just say, "It's not for rent." One family tried to move in anyway. They stayed for 2 weeks. They left without saying goodbye. Later, someone heard they complained of waking up to someone standing at the foot of their bed. Not speaking, not moving, just standing there. I never went inside that house, but sometimes when I passed by late in the evening, I saw the light in the child's room turn on. The room had pink curtains. No one lived there. Last I heard, it is still empty. No one claims it, no one sells it, no one touches it. Some places don't need people to stay alive. They already have something inside. Some stories stay with you until the next tale.